Following program is rated TVMA for mature audiences only. I tried to tell them not to curse, but it happens.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that spit.
Welcome back. It's your guy Dan the Statement, and this is your Friday Night Smackdown review for April the 11th, 2025. We're a week away from WrestleMania, people, and I gotta say that tonight's Smackdown was eh. It was eh. I'm not gonna keep you guys here all night. This is gonna be a quick one. Nick Aldis came down. Then Randy Orton came down. Randy Orton basically said that he needs a match for WrestleMania. He even suggested to Nick Aldis that he get in some ring gear and they go at it. Magnus from TNA. That's what I'm praying for. But no, that's not what happened. Then Solo and Tama Tonga came down. And it was good to see Solo again on the mic, being confident, not the eh. They did mention LA Knight's name, and then Randy's like, "Won't you get your bitch asses in here and I'll fight." It started on 201. Then we got LA Knight come down. They teamed up on everybody, and then LA was like, "You invoked my name, so how about tonight we show you two guys a little yeah." Nick Aldis says, "I think we can make that work." That would be our main event of tonight. Next, we had we're into about 30 minutes into the show, and we get our women's gauntlet match for number one contenders for the Women's Tag Team Championship that will be defended at WrestleMania. It was Lyra Valkyria, the Bird Lady, and BBL Bayley to start it off. Their first people that they went against was Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark, the chicks with dictionaries, the PFC, Pure Fusion Collective. That's still a thing. Oh, they beat them. Next, we had Maxine and Natalia. They look great. They got beat. Then we got, what was it? Mia Chen and B-Fab. They beat them. Kaden Carter and Katana. They beat them. The Her Service came down. And Bayley and Lyra Valkyria won this long-ass match. And this match went on forever. By this point, we're about an hour and 15 minutes into the show. I am very disappointed that WWE is not putting the SmackDown tag team titles on the line at WrestleMania. They're going to be on the Friday night before, and I think that they would be a way more entertaining match than the Raw tag team titles with the War Machines versus New Day. I want New Day to win, but honestly, Motor City Machine Guns and the Profits would put on a way more entertaining match. That's just my 2 cents. Then we got Drew coming down to the ring. No, Damian Priest came down. Drew attacked him. I don't know how about John. He looked like Snake Plissken. And, a cross between Snake Plissken and Solid Snake. So, thank you, Bobby. And basically, they went back and forth. And one of the funniest things ever, Drew gave him a aftershock DDT on the stairs, and Damon's face was hilarious. Go back and look at it. It's going to be a meme. You're going to see it. But then he also proved that he took off the eye patch. And he was at 100%. Damien came back down. They fought more and more and more. It is what it is. we're getting this match at WrestleMania. I was okay with that. It was a filler. Next, we got Rey Fenix versus Berto. And this match went on for a very long time. We know what this was about. This was not really about them. This was about showcasing Rey Fenix and his skills in the ring. Because last week, it wasn't a great match. It wasn't. But they put on a decent match. After the match, El Gato del Fantasma came down. They tried to get him to shake hands with Berto. Berto did it kind of and then they congratulate him. In the back, you saw Andrade approach Berto. So WWE's doing the same thing they always do, putting the Spanish people with the Spanish people, and then that's it. And I don't like it. Rey Fenix is looking better. I think once he gets used to the WWE format, he's going to be a phenomenal guy in the ring for them and bring more things. Pinto took it up from day one. Good to go. Oh, man. Then we got Selena Vega versus Chelsea Green. And this match was bullshit. It was... Vega won by Chelsea getting a count out because she was arguing with the commentator, Joe. Stupid. Next, you see them bring in all these titles. I brought in 6 titles on a podium, and it was the Bruno Sammartino belt, it was the Wing Eagle, it was the Attitude Era Big Eagle, then we had the Undisputed Championship, then we had the Spinner, then we had the Hulk Hogan belt, the one that was mostly famous by Hulk Hogan wearing it. Cody comes down, puts his belt in the middle, and he goes on the spiel about talking about each era, gets to the Spinner belt, says what he's got to say. It was okay. It fell flat. This was a filler. We knew it was a filler. Listen, we finally got hands on Cody with Cena. Cena wasn't there tonight. Neither was The Rock. We're less than a week away, and no one's whooped Cody's ass yet. It's coming. It needs to happen. It really needs to happen, and I want it to happen pretty fast. We did get a social media thing in the back. Basically, Tiffy, on her arrival at the thing today, Charlotte attacked her. Charlotte was booted out. We saw Roxanne Perez outside of Nick Aldis's office saying, with Baron Saxon, saying that, Ava didn't give her a message for Stand and Deliver, so she's here to talk to Nick Aldis so that way he can get the youngest rising female wrestler in the business to get a match. Tiffy comes up, they're talking back and stuff. Roxanne pretty much starts talking shit to her, and then basically Tiffy's like, okay, I'll prove it to you tonight. And then Nick Aldis is like, I'll see. I'm down for this. I was down for this. That match was great, by the way. That was a brilliant match. It was very nice. I enjoyed it. Roxanne showed some good stuff. Tiffy showed some good stuff. Tiffy won, but also Charlotte Flair attacked Tiffy. We knew this was going to happen. Tiffy didn't get the better of her. Charlotte Flair beat the shit out of her. That damn Decepticon showed back up. Damn. Last match of the night. And I'm going really fast because this show was, like I said, it was mid as fuck. It didn't really help us any. Talk about a few things afterwards. The final thing of the night, we had Randy Orton with LA Knight versus Solo and Tama Tonga. We had the versus yeah. This match was all over the place. It was decent. Randy Orton hardly ever has a bad match. Him and Tonga ended up going out and fighting in the outside. Solo and Randy took off in the crowd, and it was Tama and LA Knight. LA Knight got the best of him, pinned him, and then Jacob Fatu attacks LA Knight. We're getting this match for WrestleMania, and Fatu made LA Knight look like he was nothing. They're making Jacob look phenomenally. That was into the show. Nothing else happened. like I said, very unforgettable. The longest matches of the night were the women's gauntlet match. That lasted forever. The Rey Phoenix versus Berto was a long match as well. The rest of the stuff was a decent time show besides Selena Vega and Green. So, honestly, it was a very mid show, but they did go ahead and give us the rundown of what's going to be going on what day on WrestleMania. I'm pulling out my phone because there's on the notes. So Saturday, night one, we are going to have Jade versus Naomi. The New Day versus the War Raiders for the World Tag Team titles. El Grande Americano versus Rey Mysterio. LA Knight versus Jacob Fatu for the United States Championship. Tiffany versus Charlotte Flair for the WWE Women's title. Jey Uso versus Gunther for the Men's World Heavyweight title. CM Punk versus Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns will close the show of night one. Night two, Sunday night, we're going to have the women's tag team match, which will be Lyra Valkyria and Bayley versus Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan. Drew versus Damian Priest in a street fight. It's pretty much all it is. It's a street fight. A fatal four-way for the Intercontinental title. Penta, Dom Mysterio, Finn Balor versus Braun Breaker for the Intercontinental title. Women's Triple Threat Championship match. Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, BB, Bianca Belair for the WWE Women's title. Cena versus Cody Rhodes for the Undisputed WWE Championship. Logan Paul versus AJ Styles. Randy versus NA or vacant for now. That is 7 matches a night. And you can tell, and on Friday Night Smackdown, we're going to get no Friday Night Smackdown. We're going to get the night before night one. We're going to get the Street Profits versus Motor City Machine Gun. They should be on the WrestleMania card. Period. The end. Neither one of the women's United States or Intercontinental belts are going to be on WrestleMania. Everything else is up the grab. We're also getting a Andre Memorial Battle Royal. Again, this WrestleMania is booked so far. There's some great matches, but it's giving me a lot of vibes. It's just giving me a shitty 2000s vibe. It's feeling like basically it won't mean anything. It won't mean anything. But they did release John Cena's next dates. He will be on this Friday Night Smackdown before WrestleMania, of course. He will be on night 2. He will have that Monday Night Raw, and he is scheduled for every week after that. So that tells me that Cody Rhodes is probably going to lose that title. And there we go. I'm not looking forward for WrestleMania quite yet. We are doing a live reaction show where you can come into the podcast and get our reactions as we're watching the show. We had a lot of fun last night on the podcast. Go check it out. We had some good conversations, some hard topics to go through, especially what we like to call the IWC tribalism talk once again. And we definitely just said, this is it. This is all we're talking about. We're done. Go check that stuff out. Check out the shorts on the channel. Don't forget to go check out the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast page. Don't forget to check out my page on all social medias, all linked down in below. Give us a subscribe, a like, comment, a follow on all the other socials, and we'll see you next time. And I got to say this one last time. Smackdown was meh. Be good, people.
I can't contain it, I'm coming out with a statement. You really changed, man, all your music and arrangement. You don't know shit, shut your mouth, you can save it. I'm the same dude that got his come up from the basement. 100 songs, 100 weeks, didn't change it. Experiments, development, intelligence, and patience. I'll do it all again, cause I never feel complacent. Let's keep the good vibes. He found a way to go and change, become an advocate for taking control of your life, go out and battle. And you think you